In this video, we're covering the basics of potholes, alignments, vehicle anatomy, and some common terms to know before you head into the shop for an inspection or repair. I'm Justin Pritchard, and I'll have you up to speed in 3.5 minutes. It's pothole season, and whether immediately or later on, hitting a giant road crater can really muck up your day. Tires and rims tend to take the brunt of the abuse, with blown sidewalls, structural failure, punctures, gouges, and tears possible in the tires, and bending, breaking, or cracks possible to its rims. Sometimes these cracks cause an immediate loss of pressure, others they go undetected and result in a slow leak. Above your wheels and tires, the suspension. Crank the sort of pothole that would make your grandmother curse, and damage is likely here as well. The experts at OK Tire tell me that customers coming in for pothole-related damage are most likely reporting unusual vibrations or sounds, poor handling, bent rims, tire damage, and broken suspension components like ball joints, shocks, and struts. Here those are, in action, and I'll show you a few different suspension setups here as the vehicles in our footage ride over bumps and steer and brake. We can see components like the ball joints, which allow parts to bend and flex, sort of like the human hip joint, as well as the tie rod ends which connect your steering to the actual wheels of the car. These are the shocks or struts, the big, precisely engineered springs that make your car ride the way it rides. And if you look closely, you'll even notice the bushings. They're like your cartilage, a squishy, slippery cushion between solid parts that makes for smoother, quieter, and more comfortable movement. These components are set at the factory to keep the angle of the car's front wheels in precise alignment with the surface of the road across a wide range of situations. As cars bounce, steer, hit bumps, or just cruise down the highway, that precise alignment makes sure the car drives the way it's intended to and also contributes significantly to tire life and fuel economy. Pothole season knocks the hell out of these parts, and that can cause the vehicle's alignment to go out. Now, the factory set alignment is out of whack, the tires don't engage the road surface properly, and your car feels funny, pulls to the side, wears out its tires more quickly, uses more fuel, and handles like a piece of soggy toast. So you need an alignment. The closest thing in human terms is probably an adjustment from a chiropractor. Keeping your back healthy may require occasional adjustments from a professional, and an alignment in your car involves having a technician take measurements and then make physical adjustments to the vehicle's suspension to restore its geometry and therefore the vehicle's alignment to factory settings for the best possible drive. A tire balance is not an alignment, though they're often performed together, perhaps as part of a larger maintenance or front-end service package. An alignment sets the suspension geometry and makes sure the tires hit the road just right. A tire or wheel balance uses special equipment to seek out unwanted vibrations from out-of-balance tires and wheels, and technicians can apply counterweights to correct any trouble. It's like balancing out the load when your old Maytag is trying to spin dry a single heavy blanket. In your car, a tire and wheel balance makes sure you'll roll down the road as smoothly as possible. Be sure to tail other cars from a good distance. Not only is this safer, but it gives you more reaction time to sort out the situation, instead of just following that other guy into a road chasm. And be sure to check your spare tire provisions, whether an inflator kit or temporary or full-size spare. You want to make sure everything's tip-top before you need it. After all, nothing ruins a Sunday afternoon drive like finding out your spare tire is flat after a game of puddle or pothole turns your wheel into an octagon. I'm Justin Pritchard for Driving.ca. Hit that like button down below if you learned something new, and until next time, take care and drive safe.